Oh, of course.
What?
Fuck my happiness.
What happened?
You know what? This is ridiculous. I would have was in podcast earlier. Whatever. There we go. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
This is
Hello.
This is AfterShock. I think we made it to 24 before we said, bring it back a little bit. So,
Well, that has been a good run.
been a great run.
Has it really only been 24 weeks?
Yeah.
That's almost half a year we've been doing podcasts.
Well, yeah. I mean, we did start pretty early, but I am, of course, your host, Bromer. Next to me, I have the lovely Shroot. And below us, we have the one, the only Divine.
That's me.
What up, boys?
Oh, you know, man. You know,
Yeah,
it's been one hell of a
you
year.
know. I say that again. Oh my god.
Each and every day, it just gets a little bit more wild, and it's starting to get crazy, man.
Yo, you think we're in a
well, it started to get crazy long ago.
You think we're in a simulation?
You know,
I feel like we're in a simulation with all this shit that's happening this year.
After this year, I feel like we're under some kind of control that we have no idea about. But I don't know.
Just like, yo, turn up the difficulty. They're doing too well. They were like, okay, they're on hard. They're on hard. Put them on like hardcore. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Put them on ultra violence. We're on Hurt Me Plenty, ultra violence.
Someone broke the code, started adding shit that wasn't supposed to be in here.
As bad as it sounds, we are on ultra violence already.
That's fair.
Because, you don't come back. So, in that aspect...
That's nightmare.
That's nightmare. So, we're on nightmare difficulty already, if we're talking, like, Doom.
Doom.
So, like... But... So it does suck. For those you don't know, I know I'm gonna shake Shroot again. Unfortunately, we lost another great artist. Io just passed away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, fam. Year needs to end. We're all done with it. So
just one more month.
One more month. Now I just hope next year's better. That's all we can do. So
just turns out to be December 32nd.
It was like just over 2 years ago that I saw him the first time, and I've said this before on the podcast, but it was like this small ass free show that he was headlining, and there was like nobody there, and he came out and he was afterwards and he talked to everyone who wanted to talk to him, and I'm walking around, I go over to him, he just points me out, he's like, yo, this man was going hard as fuck the entire time. Thank you, bro. And like, I go up and I'm talking with him. He's like, it's just really cool to see people like really vibe with my music. It makes me think I'm doing something well. And it's like 2 years later, he's fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, but
rest in peace.
I mean,
also,
it's pretty obvious he was going through some issues, but
yeah,
we didn't figure out how much was his persona and how much was actually him. Anyways, go ahead.
We have to be thankful for, be thankful that you were able to give him that smile and that happiness at that moment, be able to see him and be able to meet him and see his show and everything.
That was
good.
Always hold on to that.
Yeah, keep on those memories, because without them, like, he may be gone, but he'll never be forgotten, because he'll always be in hearts and memories.
All right.
Well.
Yeah. But anyways.
Okay.
I don't want to be sad.
Let's get on the lighter note. All right. Like I said earlier, the
What you got for
podcast
us?
is gonna be, we're putting on temporary hiatus because we realize we need to focus our efforts somewhere else. And that is with this channel that we have now created. The idea is it's gonna be strictly games. If like we're gonna have a few people who's playing games that they want to play. Then also we're gonna have I have something in the works that is gonna be on Wednesdays for what we call game night. Nope. Oh, don't just leave me hanging there. Sorry.
Hi, whoever you are.
Sorry about that. Yeah, but I have something in the works that is gonna be very interesting on Wednesdays. It's gonna be fun to see how it goes. I know Divine wanted to do some gaming, like, horror games, general jackass.
Multiplayer horror games, some kind of craziness.
Horror games.
You know.
Horror games?
Who knows? We may even be able to convince a certain someone to do some special guest appearances and play some car soccer.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how he feels, but I'm not saying it's 100%, but there's a 50-50 that'll eventually happen.
That man's too good to play with us heathens.
Oh no, he wouldn't be playing with us. He'd be playing, with his team, and it would be high octane, fast paced. I'ma just fuck everything up gameplay.
Wondered how the fuck did he even try and pull that off type thing.
Right.
It's not gonna look like RLCS, but it's gonna look like collegiate RLCS or collegiate Rocket League. Where it's like, yeah, they miss a few, but they don't miss much.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be a fun one to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching that shit.
Can we say who we're talking about? I think they know who we're.
Everybody knows who we're talking about, and it's just gonna be funny because it's if he does decide, then we'll let it ride then. But until then, no. I'm not gonna put anybody on the chopping block like that because right now it could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
It could be teammates of the guy we're talking about.
It could be
It could be anybody.
If you know, you know. And if you're looking back at this like 3 months in the future, you might know.
But we're also looking.
Also, leave a comment saying how 2021 is. Is it better than 2020?
I don't know. Australia better tell us. 12 hours ahead.
Yeah,
they start seeing Godzilla come out the water. All right, guys, game over.
I'm still upset. They didn't tell us about who's gonna win the fucking Super Bowl or anything like that. Like, they have the information.
They're selfish bastards, dude.
Yeah, I don't think they care about the Super Bowl though, so that makes sense.
Or even fucking football or whatever the fuck they call it over there in that fucking upside down world. Well, they tell us shit.
Football?
Whatever. I don't fucking deal with it. It's soccer. I'm trying to be fucking friendly over here. It's soccer. But why did they tell us who won the fucking World Cup? They have the information.
Why didn't they warn us about Corona?
Exactly. Well, China kind of did that, so
China
they kind of found out about the same time the rest of the world did.
Yeah, but we didn't listen. We were like, nah, that can't happen here, and it happened here.
Hell no, but whatever. Fuck that.
Anyways.
Yeah. So if there is a game that y'all want to fucking play like on game night, feel free. Just put it out there. We'll definitely I'll pull some strings essentially and we'll get something
I'll do what I can.
Cuz I don't want to say it, but at the same time it's just like I kind of like fuck it.
Jackassery.
And I think some Left 4 Dead would be fun.
Jackassery and you get
You always say Left 4 Dead would be fun, but at the same time like Left 4 Dead is like not Left 4 Dead yeah, Left 4 Dead.
Dead by Daylight.
You're
thinking of Dead by Daylight.
No, Dead by Daylight. That's me.
You're thinking of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, but Left 4 Dead, it's rough because only 3 people can play that. Like 4 people can play it.
You can do 8, theoretically.
But with the solution we're coming up with, everyone can
It's
play.
impossible to get. Because then like they'll be soloing and it just won't work. Like, and plus that's a very fast reactionary game. It doesn't work. You can't.
Yeah.
Like any shooter.
Yeah.
With the games we're gonna be playing, anyone can play it. Everyone can play it.
Yeah,
as long as we get the code up and running.
I do have an idea for, playing Mario parties.
You mean Pummel Party?
No.
No Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Actual Mario Party.
Good.
Pummel Party would work. It's just extremely difficult because of button inpresses and shit. Like, it's rough.
Got it.
Moving on. That's the plan with this channel now. Like, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be all gaming. And if you would like to attempt to be a part of the gaming, reach out to me and we'll see what we could do to kind of get you on there, get you set up, and basically run. Moving on.
Or if you want to try and run a game with me.
Moving along.
But then.
Well, okay, yeah. If you don't feel comfortable doing a game alone, fucking put you with Divine. You guys can run something. You'll figure it out. Y'all are smart individuals.
Sometimes. Depends on the day.
Moving on.
They say I'm smart, but I feel like an idiot all the time.
Well, true. You said it. I didn't.
Listen, my IQ might be more than 140, but I still feel like a fucking idiot.
Oh, I mean,
all the time.
I'm not going to say my IQ is high. My IQ is about as high as a box of rocks, but I can accept that.
Yeah.
I don't know mine.
Yeah, I had to take a couple IQ tests.
Divine?
Because you have to take a good test.
No, you don't.
Listen, I took 3 of those.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
You just say it's 400 IQ and everybody would accept it.
Nah, I had to take like some real in-depth IQ and like disability, like learning difference tests for school. Thank God I actually was able to take those. Bless up, it made shit a lot easier. But yeah, it said my IQ was like 140, 142, something like that, and it's like, oh, but I still feel like a fucking idiot.
That's the thing with the IQ test. They don't really they only measure certain aspects.
And also IQ tests are geared towards white men who are neurotypical, meaning they're just normal. So
not only that, like, I'm not the smartest, in the fucking aspect of school. I was a very average student.
But you're creative.
But I have a very creative mind, I wouldn't say street smart, but
you're not.
I mean, I all I can say is I can sell drugs with the best of them. Do I? No, but I can.
Okay.
But
we're not going to go into that on the podcast.
Oh no, I cover myself. I don't sell drugs, but I could.
But you won't.
No, I never will. I can't do that. Like, I don't have the balls to do it. My gumption is not that high.
You need to roll for initiative.
Also, we do have the D&D
that reminds me. There we go.
Right.
We can't. We may not play tomorrow, Divine. Just so you know. For future reference. Hey, blame the Steelers for having a Thursday night game.
Fucking Steelers.
Oh, right, because it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
right.
They play tomorrow night, and
my Washington football team are playing on Thursday as well. They're playing the Cowboys.
Yep. And
I'm sure Fox is.
I'm rooting for the Cowboys then.
For the 3-7 Washington to face the 3-7 Cowboys at 4:30 on Thanksgiving. I'm sure they're thrilled.
Don't the fucking wait. Your division, that division's such a shit show.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
Aren't the Eagles leading it with like a
3.57? You know what the funniest part is? The team that wins that game will be in first place.
Yeah.
4-7 in first place.
Yeah. Like, can we just omit that division? from the playoffs? Like, can we just give it to a team that actually deserves it?
We used to be the beast of the East, and now we're East is the least.
How pissed off do you think a team's gonna be that has like a 9 and whatever record, like a very good record that just lost by a little bit that hit wild card, that they have to go to fucking Dallas, Washington, or Philly because they won their division to play in the wild card game?
They're not going to be pissed at all because they're just going to steamroll whoever.
Oh, I'd be pissed because you can't play at home. You have to go to that fucking.
Imagine if they
It
lost.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. We're all so bad. It doesn't matter.
But what if they lost?
That would be very embarrassing.
That would just be like unreasonable. That would my team is the Colts. I'll fully fucking acknowledge this. If we make playoffs, we're losing fucking first game. Phillip Rivers, he ain't doing it. Phillip Rivers is not a good quarterback.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. from 1995 to 2017.
Well, that's because you have a shitty owner.
No. I mean every single DC team. Every single DC team.
Oh, you want to...
First round.
Really?
Done.
Yay!
Washington Capitals.
Yeah, 2017.
Hey, y'all still won a championship.
Sorry, 2018. No, yeah. 2018 was when the curse was broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, from 1995 to 2018. Sorry.
Sure, you have no fucking reason to talk.
2018. There were no championships won in DC.
Try being in Cleveland, fam.
Yeah, well, there's a reason Cleveland is called the mistake on the lake.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Damn.
But
hey, at least you're not Detroit.
I love that video. That's my favorite video of all time. It's just right showing off the shittiest part of Cleveland. Then it just says, "At least we're not Detroit." Like,
we're not Detroit.
No, but
moving on. I sound like I know sports. I don't really know sports, but So, anyways.
Yay, sports.
Yay, sports.
I know esports more.
My dad's gonna be so proud that I'm talking about sports on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, for 5 minutes, but...
5 minutes.
I mean, it's upsetting, though, like... I do want to bring it up, because it's been pissing me off, like, every day. Hashtag free Melee.
Oh my god, we're really starting with
free Melee.
Hashtag free Melee.
Okay. So you want to tell them this bullshit before I.
Melee. Super Smash Bros. Melee is 20 years old. And it is one of the biggest esports around without developer support.
Literally, Nintendo has not supported it ever.
Like,
never supported the competitive scene. They've done things to actually discourage the competitive scene, despite the fact that it's their most popular game, and they don't care.
Like League of Legends, Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, some of the biggest esports. Melee is up there, but it's doing it all on their own.
It's a grassroots community, yeah.
And Nintendo sent a cease and desist letter.
Okay, let's go on.
To one of the biggest Smash Melee tournaments, the Big House. Been going on for fucking years. They sent a cease and desist letter all because now they're using Slippy, a online emulation to basically decrease the risk of corona while still putting an event on for the people.
So if you don't know, Melee is a GameCube game. GameCube games didn't have internet, except for like one example. So how do you play this game that's really fucking huge over the internet? The answer is you used an emulator like Dolphin. But Dolphin's
NetPlay sucks.
Using an emulator is already kind of a gray area because it's like, oh, well, that encourages piracy. Even if you have the game and you rip the game, they still think it's encouraging piracy.
Also, it's kind of like kind of a gray area just because like they're not making money. So is it a problem if I get it for free 20, 30 years later. It really shouldn't be. But
it really shouldn't be, but it's kind of a gray area. But anyways, so these people who said Dolphin netcode is shit literally wrote their own version of Dolphin that has better fucking netcode than Smash Ultimate.
Literally, the latency on it is...
Holy shit.
Latency is almost 0.1 milliseconds.
It's super fucking low. It's better than anything Nintendo has ever made. And it was made by a bunch of
That's impressive as shit.
Yeah.
It's been made,
dude,
it was
so
made
good.
by a bunch of like
random people who know how to code.
Yeah, the community.
And they made this netcode. And it's available for everybody for free. And it's just you can play Smash Melee. And it's only people who are using it really are the people who generally enjoy playing it and don't have a GameCube, or the people who are competitive, such as your Mangoes, your Zanes,
your Hungry Boxes.
HBox isn't in it anymore. Actually, we'll get to that.
Okay,
we'll talk about that in a second. So basically, they're trying to, and with this huge tournament, they had hundreds of people enter. And Nintendo's like, nah, it won't. You can't do this because it encourages everybody to pirate Melee. When in reality, people who are watching it, like a lot of times, don't have a computer, so they can't emulate it. They do, but most people have a Switch. So if somebody finds it and they're like, "Yo, this is cool. I've never seen Smash, or I've heard of it, but I never actually seen it played at this level. Like I could try to do that." They go get Ultimate, which, granted, not good at the game, but it's still making Nintendo money at the end of the day.
And that also probably gets people to go out and buy a Switch or something too.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever.
There's so much opportunity there, and they're just like, nah, fuck that. So, free Melee because it's fucking bullshit on what Nintendo is trying to do.
And this is not the first time Nintendo has shut down tournaments over the use of a mod. Because, there have been other mods that these tournaments have used in the past just to kind of like make the game run a little smoother, like the controller. Was it the controller?
Smashbox.
Mod? Yeah, Smashbox or whatever. They basically, GameCube controllers are old. They're unreliable. So these tournaments devised like a solution to make these controllers more reliable.
Yeah.
And Nintendo, for one of the tournaments, was like, don't fucking use that. And then they haven't done that since. They've been trying to shut down other tournaments. It's just like, guys,
stop.
This is like your biggest game, and you're literally trying to destroy it.
Before we switch the topic, though, I do want to... Hungry Box was in the Summit tournament, where it was weekly turns. He went from being, I think they put him at 4th seed, D1, to Division 2.
Got it.
So he is pretty much no longer... Like, nobody really respects him in this Melee community. He's fucking well-liked, well-respected in the Ultimate community now. Like, he's popping off, and it's awesome. Like, good for you, HBox. But...
Probably also making more money.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Because, you know, you make more money in Ultimate than you do in Melee, because newer game, people are looking for the newest game. But at the same time,
Nintendo is backing it more than Melee, which is much. But
so yeah, like he moved D2, and he was just not into it after he got kicked out of Division 1. Like they kind of, god damn it, Marcis. They kind of
who's Marcis? They
kind of just straight up said, I'm done. HBox is just not a Melee contender anymore, and the community just doesn't want to deal with him because he's such a bad loser. Like, if he loses a game, he just ends stream and doesn't say shit for 2 weeks. All because he lost in relegation. Against the kid who is literally up and coming, rivaling Zane. The top Smash player right now. Not the greatest, just the top. Because the GOAT's always Mango. I don't care what you say. Mango's the GOAT. Fuck Armada. He's a bitch. He quit too early. I'm I don't care who says anything. I don't care if that goes on record or not. All right. Divine, give me a topic, motherfucker.
Wait, one more time?
Give me a topic, motherfucker.
Up and come.
You're a
Yeah,
robot,
you just
man.
full cut
You're a
out,
robot.
fam.
You're just a full robot. You're choppy as shit.
Damn it.
Up and
Okay,
coming
you're
what?
good now. Never mind. And he's gone again.
And he's gone. You can't. Yeah. Well, no, I'm splitting two. This is interesting.
And I'm probably splitting two too.
Yeah, at least mine was right
Hey.
above each other. Yours was fucking. Your face was here, and then your mouth was here.
Better?
Yes.
Up and coming what?
Up and coming.
Well, I was gonna say any other up and coming projects maybe. Shit like that. We already would.
Up and coming projects we have.
Well,
I'm not releasing any information on anything we have. That's can't confirm.
Other than freaking.
Yeah. All this.
Oh, hey.
We said everything.
All this stuff that we talked about beforehand. The Divine Gaming and me doing my big surprise thing, and anybody else who wants to jump on, that's gonna start next week.
Oh. Okay.
But also, I did want to say, Nintendo is also the same company that doesn't do anything for Black Friday. So it kind of makes sense that they're trying to be greedy with Melee.
But
They're the Disney of video games.
and the weirdest part of everything, Nintendo is one of the few companies that allow you to play their music on stream without any repercussions.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird how Nintendo is with their copyright, because they're like, oh, you want to make a Zelda cover? Fine. Oh, you want to literally base an entire fucking label around Nintendo covers? Fine. We don't care. Do it. You want to make a fan project called Pokemon Uranium? Or you want to make another Metroid 2 remake? Fuck you.
Well, that's funny, because the Pokemon community got greedy. That's where everything comes into play. Because it wasn't a problem until people started charging for the mods. They did.
Uranium was free.
Uranium was one that was weird, and I still don't agree with it. However, there are a lot of them out there that were charging. Now, if you look at the other end of Nintendo being big and shit, there are how many ROM hacks of Mario?
Yeah.
You have Grand Poo World. You have hey, I fucks with Grand Poo World. If you haven't played it, go find it. It's fucking the most aggravating thing you'll ever play.
Pooh Bar.
Grand Pooh Bear. It's a game that Barbarous King made for Grand Pooh Bear. So, but yeah, there's so many out there, and it's just like, don't charge. You're good. But and I did find something out. I was pissed about this because a few weeks ago we played Dova King on a podcast. Shit got copyright striked. Even though Bethesda says you can do it. You know why it got copyright striked?
Why?
Because some jackass in Mexico literally made a song called Intro, and it's just the Dova King song in the back while he talks. So he's just going around copyright striking everything with Intro.
I hate him.
Really?
I hate copyright law is fucking
Really?
I shit you not. That takes some gumption right there.
Copyright law is stupid. Copyright law.
But it does make sense why I do hear. Oh. You shoot.
What?
You're cutting out, fam.
What were you saying? Me?
Copyright law was made for like the 1920s, 1930s, whatever. When people creating content were corporations. So somebody infringes on your copyright, that's another corporation, and you can go after them because they're a fucking corporation. Now, copyright laws are still written for corporation versus corporation, not corporation versus electric movement operating out of a couple people's houses over the internet, or Twitch streamer playing a song on stream, Twitch streamer with like 10 subscribers or whatever, it's just like,
they target the wrong people. It's like, this is ridiculous. But
you ever notice how copyright law gets updated right around the time that Disney's old movies are gonna expire?
Yeah, every time. Corporations control the world. Yeah. But I do have ideas with this channel too. This is not just like, I do want to do kind of like for a while do pure gaming. However, I do want to do more community shit such as art competitions, candy competitions. Like, people make candy, they send us a picture of it, we verify it as theirs, and then we basically have Twitch chat vote on who they like more, and winners get something. So there's like, our idea is like, we literally are just running through shit. We just need to figure out how we can actually pull a lot of this shit off. I know we want to do a tournament, and I have an idea for that, Divine. Like, me and you have to sit down and talk about that, because we will be doing a tournament, and I have a pretty good idea for a tournament. It's gonna be the fucking worst, but it's gonna be interesting.
I'm in for a shit show.
No, it's always gonna be a shit show if I'm running it. It's just my staple at this point. Shit shows.
Well, yeah. They always keep it interesting.
Case in point. Yeah. We literally started the podcast, said nobody's video popped up. Welcome to my life.
Me cutting in and out.
The best podcast for the shit shows.
When we first started.
Yeah.
But
I remember like the 4th episode, or like the 6th episode we did, we were just reminiscing like, damn, that first episode was so good. 6th episode.
Well, no. That was like episode 10, because that was when we rebranded.
No. This is before 10. There was another time before that.
Oh, well, we do it all the time. But
yeah, but 10.
We got
10 co.
We got shit in the works, and it's gonna be fun. Any objections? Sorry, text message. What was you saying?
Any objections?
Oh, I have no idea where I was going with that now.
Well, we were talking about tournaments before the freaking switching of the topics.
Tournaments.
Sorry. Wait, that wasn't my fault.
So does that help the memory? Because I don't know.
Not really, but the tournaments, we're gonna explore that, because it's gonna be fun, interesting, and I do want to do like a donation goal for the next 2 weeks. And then like the week before Christmas, we pick a charity and we kind of buy the kids toys for Christmas.
That's a nice idea.
I think that would be, well, we'll let Twitch chat to decide the toys they want to buy, or our community. Like, we do it all on stream, and we'll just add it all to our cart, and then we'll just buy it, send it straight to them. And we'll just run it like that, because I think that would be something nice for everybody, because, man, we always forget about the goddamn orphans.
And especially with the times we're in, a lot of families are more struggling to just survive. And
yeah.
Even
if we don't do orphanages,
I like that idea.
Even if we don't do that, we could, find a few families in the area that are struggling, just give them, a Christmas dinner. There's ideas we can do. Like, that's something we're all gonna have to sit down and actually talk about and see if we want to do. But I will run that orphan thing, the orphans, and if we can, because I do want to try to get back to them a little bit. Like, even if it's just one orphanage, like, kind of gotta help out people who can't. So and with the tournaments, woo, y'all are gonna hate me. That's all I'm gonna say. We are gonna play Mario Party eventually. Drew, you look like you're falling asleep there, fam.
Sorry, I thought about it.
I'd also like a Pummel Party one.
Look,
That'd be a funny
the
one.
problem with Pummel Party. Pummel Party, you can rig the game yourself by just playing a little smart. Mario Party, the game rigs the game against somebody for you. Have you ever played Mario Party and been like, man, why do I have 0 stars, 0 coins, and every time I do something, I just get shit on? That's the Mario Party code fucking you over.
Listen.
I always ended up with a lot of coins and no stars.
Yeah. That's the Mario Party code fucking you over. Like,
that was me.
Pummel Party, it's the same thing, but instead of the code fucking you over, other people are fucking you over. So you can direct
Pummel
your
Party
anger.
is like Mario. I still maintain this. Pummel Party is Mario Party except bad.
No. That's the thing. It's better than Mario
bad.
Party.
It's bad. It's worse. It's
you can
so
control
much
your fate.
Oh, really? It's too easy to control other people's fate. Like, goddamn.
Just throw an eggplant at them.
I can throw an eggplant at somebody and kill them if they're about to get the fucking cup. I can't do that in Mario Party. I could stop you from winning. I can't do that in Mario Party. Like, there's still that huge gambling mechanic there.
Yeah, I don't want you to stop me from winning. I don't want you to be like, oh shit, I have two chalices and Shroot's about to get his first one. Let me switch places.
Yeah, that's called I want to win. That's playing to win, fam.
Or like, oh, I have 2 chalices and a bunch of fucking keys, and Shroot has 2 keys and no chalices. Let me fucking kill this man.
That's to win.
Hey, there wasn't Mario Party 6 when you could throw the orbs down and shit to fuck people over.
The orbs were bad. Like,
that was 4?
No, it was. I think it started 5.
6, I thought.
It may have started 6. I can't remember. But the orbs were not useful. Like, even if, like, yeah, they were a way to kind of help it, but you could only throw the orbs so many spaces. So there was really no way. Like, Pummel Party, if you have a wrecking ball, I could fucking murk Shroot from across the map.
Yeah, and I hate that.
Farthest way possible.
I love that. That is like
Pummel Party is terrible. It's a terrible game.
It's an extra layer of complexity.
I am never playing that game again. I am never playing that.
Or the nuclear waste. I like that thing.
Fuck the nuclear waste. That is bullshit.
Only when it's used on you.
Or
the bunny. The bunny.
Bunny's fun.
The bunny. No, my favorite is when Bromer has a boxing glove and he's standing right next to me. He's like, Shroot, how many keys do you have? Like 15. Oh, and you have 0 chalices? Yeah, you have like 2 chalices and like 50 keys. It's like,
yes.
Okay,
Shroot, you gotta understand.
I'm not a competitor.
I don't care if you're not a competitor. I am playing for the ending chalices.
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna win.
But
he's trying to win.
He's trying to win. How many keys do I have at that point? I have like 15, 2, something like that. I'll have enough.
If we're playing 3 chalices to win, and I have none, Divine has 2, you have, let's say, 1, and Rolls has none. Well, I say Rolls because it's first name.
That's so unrealistic. Shroot never gets a chalice.
Fuck you, Shroot. Hypothetical. Okay, let's say that situation happens. At that point, I'm not going for the chalices in game. I'm going for the post-game challenges. Because if I get all 3 post-game chalices, I win.
Okay.
Explain to me how that is not a valid strategy. How that is somehow considered being a dickhead.
Is that
You just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Every single fucking time.
He would do that. Stay away from Bromer.
If I had like 5 wrecking balls, you really think I'd target you over going for somebody who has 40 keys, 2 chalices, and about to win?
Yes.
No. That's not good strategy.
Okay, you're right.
You have to play strategy. It's just like playing Battleship.
You're not like my friend from college.
You have to play. It's like Battleship. My strat in Battleship is always easy. If I'm playing IRL, I stack my ships on top of each other. That way you can't sink anything.
That's not allowed. Fuck you.
Or I hang it off the edge so you can't hit it. That is it. It's a shithead strategy.
That is not allowed.
A
Not
-1,
allowed. You
and
deserve to
-0.
die, Bromer.
Like it goes to like K. You have to shoot L5 in order to hit my ship.
Bromer.
Play to win.
It's literally hanging off the table.
No, but like, even we'll take Pokemon in this server for example. Everybody's over here grinding their Pokemon.
You mean?
Yeah, the constant pinging. Everybody has their own strategy. My strategy was I'm going to look at the gyms, see what I need to beat said gyms, and level said Pokemon up to beat those gyms. That's how I flew past it. Like, I'm like, all right, I know this area has a electric ground and water. I'm going to get something that beats electric ground and water.
Okay.
Makes sense. Big brain. Then you
Big
got
brain Bromer.
Then you got other people who are like, I have a team that I love. I love all these Pokemon. But I can't beat the gyms. So I'm going to have to overlevel them.
Yeah. Because you're attached to your team.
I'm not. My team is not. I'm a speedrunner. And I run Nuzlocke. I am never attached to my fucking team. Because I know it ain't it. They could die. So.
Nah, dude. I was playing Diamond when I was young. The first gym was a rock gym. And you know what? I tried my hardest to get my fire type to fucking beat them.
Why?
Did. Eventually.
Wait.
I did eventually.
Yeah. Wasn't Diamond Blaziken?
No, that was Gen 3.
What was Diamond?
Chimchar.
Fighting. Oh no, Emboar. Yeah, Emboar's fighting.
No, Chimchar is fire.
He learns low kick at level 8. I know this. I just ran fucking Gen 3 or whatever, Gen 4 with a Chimchar. He learns low kick at an early level.
That is fair.
Boom. You beat the rock gym. Low kick.
Nah, I still took a while. And at that point, I just fucked around in the underground fucking maze shit for a while, mining gems and shit.
Also, Shrew, you are, like, I love watching you play Tetris just because it's, like, the most infuriating fucking thing.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's Tetris. Don't make a hole. What's the third thing you do? You make a hole.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, when you're stacking shit.
Yeah.
You want fluidity. You want there to be no gaps.
Yeah. And then I have a...
And then you have a one fucking gap on the in the middle of the board. Then you're like, well, how do I get rid of this? And then you put it at the bottom.
Easier said than done.
Then you just put it at the bottom and forget about it. You like literally clear every other line except the last line. You're like, that line does not exist anymore.
Listen, it's my playstyle. It may not work, but it's my playstyle.
It will never work. Once you hit speed 10, you are so fucked.
Once I hit speed 2, I'm fucked.
There is a board in Tetris Effect. I will give you a heads up. It is the dumbest fucking thing. You get to it, it starts at 8.
Like 8
Speed
lines?
8.
Speed 8, okay.
Once you clear 15 lines, it goes down to speed 2.
That sounds very infuriating.
Oh, trust me. I'm over here panic dropping shit. And then I realize, wait, I could think. This is bullshit. But we all have our games. Don't look at me like, don't ever try to fucking ask me about FPS. I will.
Good.
If you watch me play an FPS, you will see the most dog shit person playing FPS.
Oh yeah, same bro. Same Mo.
Depends on the game. I can't do Call of Duty, but I could do Battlefield, Gears of War.
Gears of War is not an FPS.
Yeah.
It's a
it kind of is though.
Third-person shooter.
Third-person shooter.
Gears of War, Division.
I thought
you're in
fast-paced shooter.
No, FPS is first-person shooter.
Okay.
The only FPS I'm good at is Borderlands. I will fucking.
Yeah, but that's
roast
pretty.
it.
I'm good at Fallout. No, not Fallout. Outer Worlds. No.
That's an RPG.
Yeah, but they're still FPSs.
Yeah, but if you look at same with platformers. If you ask me to play a platformer, I'm not getting past like maybe the first 3 levels.
So what do you play? RPGs?
I play RPGs. I do a lot of RPGs. I'll
I love
play
like StarCraft or the original Warcraft, shit like that.
You're talking about RTSs? Real-time
Yes.
strategies?
Age of Empires.
Fuck RPSs.
RTS.
I do not have the mental capacity for an RTS.
It's just literally macroing. It's like, all right, throw these people here, throw this here. Start have these fuck it. These people are doing nothing. Throw them here or build this.
So in high school, we had Halo on the school computers, which was not allowed, but we found a way around the school's firewall.
Dude,
and
school
once we
firewalls
found a way
suck.
around the school firewall, we were like, okay, well, we have Halo Portable. You don't have to install it. You can just play it as an exe. Then we had Counter-Strike, and then we had StarCraft, and it was like, okay.
Fuck Counter-Strike.
CS 1.6.
I love the game, but I hate it.
1.6.
I love CS.
Just CS. Like,
yeah, we had 1.6 because
Yeah.
like we weren't going to be able to run anything else, especially because everything else needed Steam, and you can't install Steam on those computers. Yeah, we had StarCraft 1, and I was dog shit at that game until I realized, wait, if I can get, if I can just fucking Zerg rush, like literally, just fucking
fuck
Zerg
Zerg.
rush, and I win.
Yep.
They fucking hated me. We stopped playing that game pretty soon after.
My school firewall, if we want to go on any website, all we had to do was put in the HTML. We had to put a B between the H and the T if we broke the firewall.
No, my school, they banned Facebook.com, but they didn't ban Facebook.com/home. So you can get on Facebook just by typing in Facebook.com/login. You're good.
Once they found out about our B thing, though,
what?
they literally went on a rampage, just and made the firewall harder. Breaking was. We were in high school. We didn't know how to break a fucking firewall. We just knew, hey, somebody fucked up and put a B, and it worked. Do that from here on out. That's literally what it was.
No, we had kids.
HTTPS.
HBPTTS, whatever.
We literally had people writing fucking batch scripts to disable the firewall on our computers. We had people actually write fucking viruses to get rid of the firewall. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
We did lose everything on our computers because somebody decided it'd be funny to install Bonsai Buddy to every computer.
No.
What's that?
Oh, you don't know about Bonsai? Or Bonsai Buddy?
Nope.
Bonsai Buddy was this amazing program. It literally was a fucking purple gorilla on your screen that would interact. You could have it tell you stories.
A purple gorilla?
Yeah. You could have it tell you stories. Like, Bonzi was the best buddy. Like, he did everything. He could tell you stories.
Including
send all your information to companies before it was easy to do.
Yeah, it was fucking spyware.
It was straight spyware.
I know people who had it. They're like, Bonsai Buddy. And then it came out that it was spyware. And people were like, my buddy.
Yeah, people were devastated.
Why would you betray me, dude?
Now,
they had actually grown attached to this purple gorilla.
Yeah, dude, people loved him. He was so cool. But now, if you watch very popular Twitch streamer, Kit Boga, he does scam baiting on a virtual machine.
Yeah.
And there's times where he has Bonzi Buddy installed, and it'll just fuck with the scammer because the scammer connects to his virtual machine where he has Bonzi Buddy installed, and it just fucks them up every fucking time. It's fucking awesome.
Like, somebody's already accessing us. What?
But now
I saw someone who had a Raspberry Pi Linux computer. And the scammers they contacted the scammers and they were like, Yeah, I don't recognize this. I think this is a Linux system. Let me pass you on to the level 6 technician, the level 5 technician, and then he's like, level 5 is like, yeah, this is Linux. That's the problem.
It's so fun because like you just watch like the scammers just get so infuriated if it's because like they'll try their standard fucking protocol. Like they'll try to hit Windows R and then run a command. And nothing pops up when they hit WinR. And they get pissed. They're like, why is this not working? Like, is your computer this busted? No, it's Linux. Or it's OS, Apple OS, Mac OS.
Yeah.
Those ones they notice immediately. But
yeah, because it's easy.
Yeah.
Mac OS is so different. It looks different too. Unless you script it. Yeah, Linux though.
Linux.
Love Linux. I love Linux. Hell, my name is Shroot. My name is Shroot. That's literally a Linux thing.
But
really?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
The more I know.
If Shroot,
everything goes as planned with this channel, we'll be gaming a lot and it's gonna be fun. Never gonna scam bait on this channel because I'm not getting a virtual machine. I used to. Like, that was my thing. Like, that was fun to do in high school and halfway through college. Because, like, I never watched Kit Boga before. Like, I watched Kit Boga a little bit, but I never really watched him. But I'm like, he's right. If I can waste the scammer's time if I'm not doing anything, it's better to waste my time to make them waste their time instead of going after my grandmother or something.
That's fair. I like that idea.
So it's not a great public service, but it's a public service because it made me fucking laugh my ass off for hours.
Entertainment.
Oh, especially when you get a buddy and you play pass.
What?
I used to do this thing in college with my buddy. We would we would be on break. We just call a fucking we call a scam. And I'd be like, all right, yeah, I'm going to start it. Talk to him for like 5 minutes. And then they bring something up. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that. Here, let me pass you to my roommate who knows more about that. Pass. And that's all it was. You just pass back and forth. Like, every time they asked about something that was kind of different, you just pass the phone to the other person.
Nice.
Dude, 5 hours is our record of keeping somebody on the call.
Amazing.
We had a 7-hour break because like we were idiots and we scheduled a class at like 10 in the morning. Then our next class, because we were in the same major, next class was at like fucking 4 some shit. I can't remember. It was stupid. We had a totally wrong break, but I know we ran for 5 hours. Nice. And holy shit, this person was pissed at the end of it. It's like we even went to the lengths of pulling up a laptop and looking up a car going vroom, a car driving, to simulate that we are going to the store to pick up Google Play cards.
Amazing.
Dude, it was so much fun. Like, I don't think I could ever do it again because it's just so much work, and I'm not ever putting a scammer on my actual PC. But
I got a fucking some spare laptops if you want one. They're a little old, but they would work. Oh right, you got Not a Scam.
You forget about Not a Scam?
Oh, I forgot about Not a Scam.
He's been gone for a while, man. I kind of miss him.
Well,
we kind of miss Not a Scam.
We have the ability to do it now. We can just leave the fucking bot in the channel forever.
Yeah, I know.
And if you see DGen Radio in the channel alone, don't trust it.
Don't trust DGen Radio.
Unless you want to hear Darth Vader breathe for about 10 hours.
Or, for 10 hours. Or, Nico, nee.
I'm surprised you guys haven't played Nyan Cat yet.
Nyan Cat 10 hours is in there.
It is?
Yep.
Okay.
So is the quality of SoundCloud parts 1, 2, and 3.
3 isn't in there. 3's kind of shit.
Well, You should add it.
Nah, through the table in the memes, boner, Mimi to life. Those are all in there. Like, don't trust this fucking radio.
Cause you'll be like, oh, this is like some nice music. And
you
then
may
it
jump
goes,
in and it's like Eevee playing. You're like, oh, I can vibe to this, and then you just get barraged with fucking little Einsteins. We need you. God, I love that fucking.
Boy who's for each day I learn some more.
I love that radio so much. It's so
It's always a
stupid.
surprise, man.
You.
Just looking at the queue, 400 things. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like a few of them are like
still
legitimate
adding to
songs. You could be like, oh yeah, Sullivan King's on. Fuck yeah, vibe. Fucking love this shit.
Are we still adding things to it?
Oh yeah, every day.
Good shit.
But
Gotta be like audio memes though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But I think that's the end of it, guys.
Yeah, it's 7:56.
That's it, man.
Yeah, we had a good run. We'll be back eventually. Like once we actually get
Eventually.
our shit in line and we start getting like shit rolling. But
Yeah.
for now, goodbye to AfterShock.
Hey, and thank you guys for coming out and supporting us.
Yeah, thank you for
always
all
check
your
us
guys'
what we
fucking
got.
support. Like, if you're not, and if you haven't followed this channel yet, and you want to just hang out, do some gaming, like you're gonna want to next Wednesday. I guarantee it. Like you'll definitely want to come around.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the biggest fucking shit show on Twitch.
Hopefully.
Oh no, not hopefully. I'm in charge of it. So
It's a shit show.
It's a
right
shit
off the
show
bat, right
alone.
when that happened.
it's a shit show alone. Then when I jump in, we jump up about 50 fucking points. But yeah, from Shroot, before I wrap up, I don't even know. I don't think we have much going on this week because of Thanksgiving. So I think we're gonna take a step back for the week and let everything just kind of ride out.
Yeah.
Enjoy time with your families, and if you can't get to your families, we will be in Discord. We could do a fucking Friendsgiving in Discord and just all fucking meet up and just
Yeah.
basically yell at each other about politics for 3 hours because that's all Thanksgiving dinner is anyway. So we can simulate that pretty well for you.
With stuffing and turkey.
Yeah. So if you just go buy turkey breast and some stuffing, we'll do a Thanksgiving dinner in Discord.
All right.
So, sure. Anything to add?
Seriously, check up on your friends. Like if there's something that's like, that's like some self-depreciating humor and they've got a lot of that, maybe they're masking something. Seriously, check in on your friends because I'm like I've lost so many friends and to this sort of stuff. It's not
Just not
fun.
worth it anymore.
It's not worth it, guys. Seriously. Be nice to each other, check in on your friends. Yes, I'm saying this because of IO, but like seriously.
Hey, it's fair, man. I get it.
Check in.
Yep.
Be nice to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts.
I'll give you a heart. Don't get it out of me often. I'm not doing that double. I'm not that skilled. Can you do the blood?
I used to. Something-
Fair enough. It's almost there.
Something like- I don't remember.
But Divine, anything to add?
Just don't forget your guys' worth, all right? Come on, like, people may say whatever they want about you. It could be about pain, it could be about something, it could be about whatever's going on in their life, but, don't ever forget at the end of the day, as long as you know you did something right, as long as you know you didn't do anything wrong, fuck what they say, and just know you're worth more than that. And keep going.
Yep.
All right, and I will add one final thing before we wrap up. I will post this video because I saw a video that really spoke to me. Not really. It was meant to be kind of like a funny video, but it really hit me hard. Like, don't ever let somebody tell you you're not something just because of how you look or how you act. Like, no matter how big you are, you may be the biggest teddy bear, but just because you look big, people won't approach you. Fuck that. That's not. Just because somebody's huge doesn't mean they're not, nice. Just because somebody's small and sitting in a corner doesn't mean they don't want to talk to somebody. It just means they're timid. They don't want to fucking do something stupid.
Yeah.
Don't ever judge somebody just because of how they're looking. Like, after you get to know them, then pass judgment and realize they're an asshole and tell them to go fuck themselves. But don't get to that point until you get to know them. Like Shroot, I can tell him to go fuck off because I love Shroot, and he knows I'm
Okay.
just joking. But I will post that video.
That
I'll post that
motherfucker.
video. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Hopefully he gets back in here. Say goodbye, and we will.
Oh, there he is.
You said fuck off.
I was kidding, but all right, guys, we love you. We will be back eventually. Have a great time. We'll be in Discord. Just hit us up whenever.
Yep. We're always here still.
Yep. Peace out.
Wear a mask.
Wash your hands.
Wear a mask.
Peace.